baby.
Yeah, baby.
So, would anyone, Craig, like to bring us up to where we were last week? No? The week before?
Tom,
We've-
David, and Balfour nearly died.
What?
It was a good time. Good time was had
We
by all.
we freed the people of Carith.
Yes.
We had a long rest.
Yes. So you went back to the village and long rested. And after your long rest, you awaken. What do you do?
Breakfast.
After breakfast? What do you have for breakfast?
Breakfast.
Who cooks? What are you having?
Hazel cook. Can I do?
Displace a beast.
Can I cook whatever I find in the wilderness?
Yeah, I mean, you're in a village, so
Oh, village. So there's food everywhere
yeah.
then.
I
That's fine.
believe you were kind of rousing people, so they kind of came back too. So you could probably.
They all came back with food. We cooked. We ate. We enjoyed.
That's lovely. So lovely early morning. Are you heading out and heading back through the forest again?
So,
Cool. So
Before we leave,
yes.
Balfour would like to send a smoke raven thing.
Okie dokie.
And he's not going to necessarily try to hide this from anybody, so he's not going to do it secretly. Let me just find the name. But it'll be to the name. Where is it gone? I mean, you know who I'm talking about.
Nope.
Not you, Catherine.
Yes, Scotchula.
To Marek Sunwolf.
Oh yes. Yep.
I'm just going to send a message, short message saying, Marek, it's Balfour. I am back in your realm. Is all well and safe here and with you?
That is lovely. So you send that off and continue about your day. I take it you are heading back to the place of your near demise.
Does Tom need to breathe with being a...
Are you going to put him in the in your bag?
I figure it's the easiest way to move around, and then Tom will be back wherever we are next time.
can we put a makeshift straw in his mouth and have it sticking out of the bag, just to be cautious?
Let's say, just for the purposes of missing a session, yes. If you're trying to do any sneaky shenanigans of sneaking in places to avoid doing stealth checks, no. So this is purely for keeping the plot moving.
There is 10 minutes of breathable air in a bag of holding.
I've just googled lore specific. Warforged do not need to eat, sleep, or breathe. But that is lore specific. That is
Yes.
not cat specific.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we inevitably get there every 30 seconds once you've noticed this exploit, I'm guessing.
But well, I mean, I'm literally just thinking for session. Tom's
Yep.
with us, but we're not having to control or do anything with Tom.
Yep.
Can we put him
And
in
he's-
sleep mode?
And he's with us when we get there.
Does Tom have a sleep mode?
Goes into standby.
Yeah. I mean,
Hang on, weren't we going to change his chip over?
Oh, he had some kind of he had some memory expansion, which I think stopped him from being quite so literal about things. I mean, he's got a really high intelligence.
We wanted to make little chips to just insert into him to, like, pirate Tom kind of thing. So you put in a chip and he'd speak nothing but pirate.
And not tell Graham until the session, so he has to improvise.
yeah.
Well, let's see if Graham watches this back and finds that interesting. I don't
He
know.
won't watch it back.
He might
He
do. He
won't
watched
find
the
it
last one
interesting.
back.
Because
He watched the last one back. Hi, Graham. If
Over
you're
a
if,
month.
Hi, Graham.
if you're watching this back, just put
Fuck
cock.
you. Oh,
Just
sorry.
put cock in the Vanguard chat with no other context. Just cock, not a cock, just the word cock.
I mean that could refer to multiple episodes.
It could.
Yeah, that
it
could.
could.
Penis.
Anyway, so let's move you back to the plot. Back to the scene of your near death last time.
The heck
The
is that?
fuck is
How long does it
that?
take to get there? Is it like an hour, a couple of hours, half the day?
Did I say anything last session about this?
Nope,
No,
not
of course I
Oh.
didn't. Let's say 2 hours.
2 hours. Oh, so we had plenty of downtime after the rest. Then, if
Yes.
this is a whole new day.
It's
What the
morning.
heck?
See if Dwarvish learnt.
Is it a whole new day?
Yes,
Are we
'cause-
supposed to be able to see this?
Yes. I'll explain
Okay.
that in a second. So, David, were you in the last session?
Yes.
Yes.
He
So,
nearly died too.
oh, that's
I
right.
don't
Yeah. So
remember
you
that bit.
you fought the displacer beasts. Then you were all rather fucked, and so went back to the village to have a long rest, and have now returned here the next morning. Does that ring bells?
Yeah.
So anyway, you return to this place. I'll get rid of one of those. That's me one. And among the corpses of the displacer beasts that you slayed yesterday is a huge maggoty-looking worm thing that is chewing on the bodies.
Oh, new friend.
Yeah.
I'd like
mean-
to approach it very, very slowly, very, very cautiously, with my hand out in the most least threatening way you can think of.
Oh, why does that suddenly not do that? Okay, so you're going to hold out your hand. Everyone roll for initiative, please. Because you are fresh meat. So fresh meat is even better than rotten stuff.
Why don't I have that? I don't have the spell I thought I had to stop this.
You know what?
I thought I had a spell that I could stop. Oh, no, I don't.
Oh.
That's not me. That's not me.
You can see it's Craig, you can tell by his face.
No. There's a shiny new button to press. I thought that might be my new height thing.
No, if you right click on your token. No, is it right click
Yeah.
or just click once? You've
Click
got
once.
the cog and you've got
Yeah.
another thing that looks like a button. If you click on that, you'll see there's 5, 10, 15, 20, blah, 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 underneath the colour dots. And if you
Oh, yeah.
scroll down, the usual ones are underneath it. I purchased those so we can tell how high Alethea is and possibly how high Munchie is sometimes.
I said I don't have that, but
Don't
yeah.
you should do.
I can ping everyone, undo, redo, character sheet, add turn,
No.
advance.
If you, no, not right click, just click once
Just click
Oh,
once.
yeah.
and you've got the little cog and the other one.
Yeah.
So you'll see the
token
coloured
cog.
dots and the bits underneath it.
Yeah.
Ah, and then the numbers.
Yes. So that can indicate how high Alethea is floating on her cloud.
Oh.
Because
Wait a minute, so initiative.
sometimes
Sorry.
I lose
There we
track.
go. That was worth waiting for.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, literally, that's how long it took you to roll initiative.
Olivia hadn't even realised it was what we were doing.
Oh no, I didn't mean to press that button. Ignore that. No, he's not dead.
He's dead.
No.
Yeah.
Shut
She
up.
bored me to
Shut
death.
up. Oh, that was all.
Jesus,
That was
fingered him.
almost worth it.
Weakling.
Okay, so Hayes, you approach this thing.
Yep, I rolled a 22 on my animal handling.
What?
I'm approaching very slowly and
Yeah.
very cautiously. How's he reacting to me as I'm getting closer? So I'm 15 foot away at the minute.
You're the tastiest looking chicken nugget it's ever seen walking towards it. This is a huge oozing slug-like drooling maggot of a huge disgusting thing. There are
Okay.
tentacles and it scurries around. So yeah.
Oh, what's the new thing? Yeah, that's that. Sorry, let's not read that out loud. I would like to, if you'll allow it,
Okay, here we go.
just pull out some of my rations
Yeah.
and dip them, like tip some like dust over it from the bottle of meteor dust that I've got. Just like sprinkle some dust on it, like some seasoning.
Okay.
Throw the ration to him and then back the hell off.
Okay.
I want to see if the meteor dust does anything to him if he eats it.
I mean, that's fair enough. There's not a lot of it, and this thing is a huge oozing maggot that eats just dead things usually. So dead and rotting stuff. It's got a pretty high constitution.
I'm just throwing. I don't know what sort of stuff you'd have in rations. Probably
Okay.
berries and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a constitution check just to see if this thing will digest it with no problems or not. It's got a high constitution, so I'm going to give myself... let's have a look. I'm going to give it a 10. If it succeeds on a 10 or above, it eats this stuff with no problem. 19.
It likes it.
It's eating it, and it's still chewing down on some dead panther, but you are also looking quite tasty.
So yeah, I will just back off into the bushes nice and slowly.
Mm-hmm.
I approached, I fed, I backed off.
Amazing.
That's me.
That's great. Next up is Baltha.
How much meat is left on the ground? Does it look like it's going to be finishing soon?
It's devoured a couple of them, and what's left are pretty much down to scraps. This thing has obviously turned up not long after you killed them all and has been devouring them over a matter of hours, possibly, certainly overnight. So yeah, there's not much left to it.
I'm gonna pull out of the bag of holding
Tom, what? No.
a big chunk of purple worm meat.
Oh.
And I will attempt to throw it probably as far as I can in this sort of direction.
Oh, hang on. Do that again because you're hidden behind my screen. Yep, over there. Right, yes.
And if I can throw it that way, then just give like not a command, but that sort of thing, like a suggestion that we all run as fast as we can, probably towards the left path to try and not have to fight this thing.
Okay. Right. So. Okay then.
By throwing, what he means is he's going to put it on the end of his arrow and fire it with his arrow so it goes further.
I don't have a bow and arrow. But I just mean athletically throw it like a discus.
Okay, so you're going to need to give me a strength because you are quite far from where you want to throw it. No, not that one.
Could
Could
I?
Sorry, it was a
Could
turn
I
order.
throw-
I pressed the wrong button.
Could I use athletics for it? Or do you want just a straight strength?
Whatever you can justify.
Argue.
Well, I would say athletics because that is a strength-based, the only strength-based.
You said
That and it's-
discus? Yeah. Seems fairly athletic. 23, that's cool. It's not a crit, so you don't get it exactly where you want it, but you get it pretty far, so...
Well, I mean, I will take 20 feet of movement to get closer anyway to where I'm aiming to throw it.
Do you want to draw a splodge on the map where you want this to be?
Yeah. So about there.
Cool. Okay. You do that. And it's just a big
And
chunk of
then-
meat.
Purple worm meat,
Purple worm meat.
hence the shape.
Oh. Well, that have certain effects.
I don't know. I'm guessing that'll be an action to throw it.
Yep.
So then I'll use the rest of my movement to move 5 more feet
Uh-huh.
and shout to everyone else, if it goes for the food, we should run down this path here. And just point to this direction.
Point to the other direction that I don't have a backup map for. Cool. Yeah. Bear with. Who's next?
Me. I believe. Fucking. Oh, where's my bloody character sheet went? So Balthur's purple worm thing hasn't distracted it at all, has it? Did I
Well,
hear?
it's not its go yet.
It's not. Can I hold my turn until after it's went? Because my turn is dependent on what that worm does.
Okay.
What I want to do is dependent completely on what it does.
Lovely.
If that's okay.
Yep. And so you'll have to remind me to hold its turn. Now it's its turn. What is it going to do? Has a very low intelligence. I shouldn't be saying these things out loud, should I? Oh
Candy.
no.
Piece of candy.
I've just seen the message Graham's put on thing. I think no one should reply to it.
No, that's fine. I'm not replying.
I've
Okay.
not even seen it.
It just seems mean to do so, so I think it's a great idea.
Mhm.
Yes. It's going to start making its way over there. I did a little roll to myself.
Ignore that, sorry.
Cool.
62 to hit.
So, okay, it's going to go over there and it's going to take a couple of turns. No, it's going to take one turn to chomp through it because he's a big dude. This thing is a large monstrosity and whatever size that is, let me see if it gives me a size in here. Nope, doesn't tell me what size it is, but it's a big boy.
It's definitely large.
Yeah.
If it's 4 squares, it's large.
Okay, so that's its turn. Alithia.
No, Baltar. David.
Oh, yeah, David.
David.
I'm sorry, I've just sent him off to get me a drink.
2 seconds. It went over.
Yeah, it went over. Are we all going to run?
Yeah, we're all going to run. I would like to. How engrossed is it in this meat?
Not very.
Okay, I would like to cast suggestion on it.
Okay.
With the suggestion that it stays there and leaves us alone.
Charmed. Does it?
Uh,
Is it?
okay.
Has to have above intelligence stuff?
It doesn't say so.
Because this is basically just like a big maggot. So would it actually understand you? Sentence. Creatures that
Yeah, 'cause
can't
it
be
says-
charmed. Does it have?
You tell me.
Doesn't say it has any
No,
immunity.
normally it'd say a creature of intelligence
Yeah.
of 4 or lower doesn't affect or something like that.
Yeah, usually.
I'd say it understands it.
Yeah. You'd have to make
Yes.
it simple. I can imagine you'd try and make it simple though.
Day.
Yeah, literally.
It
Stay.
does get to make a wisdom saving throw, I think.
Okay.
It does, yes.
Let's say 17.
Yeah. Three.
Okay. So it is going to stay eating this thing.
That's right. And I would like to try. Are we going straight on, guys?
Yeah, we've gone up to the left.
Go to the left. That's fine. I would like.
That-
I'm just going to move to the left then.
This way, princess.
Oh, you remembered. Prick. Yeah, and I will move, and I will give everyone except Balthar Bardic Inspiration because of my attunement thing.
Amazing. So now,
I'm meta, and everyone gets it anyway.
so now we have Alithia.
So Alithia is 20 foot up in the air.
You can see that now.
But Balfour has shouted, so she knows that everyone wants to go over to the left. She can fly 50 feet on Nebula. So going up above the creature. They're still 20 foot up in the air. And
Okay.
then going to cast Minor Illusion just down near the meat.
Yeah.
Make it look like there's a, let's call it something that looks like a dog. Obviously it can't, it can be a creature. No, is it not allowed to be a creature? Was that the
Be a whole big pile of meat.
yeah, it adds to the look of more creatures there.
So you've given it some more tasty things to look at.
Try and eat.
Okay.
Presumably it would look at it and think that's something I can eat. And that's my turn.
Amazing. Blah blah blah. Back to Hayes at the top of the round.
I think, are we all just moving up? Is anybody else wanting to do anything other than move the direction that we said? No? No? So if it saves things, we can all just take the turn at the same time. We're all just going to go in the same direction, our maximum movement.
Mm-hmm.
If it saves
I-
time.
Only one thing I'm going to do, but that's only if the creature starts moving towards us.
Mm.
Well, you've,
if
you've
it's not-
effectively fed it and distracted it enough. That's fine. Sorry, I am just doing
Sorry,
some
Graham, we didn't fight the big thing.
So there's plenty of
We
time.
might regret it later.
Sorry, I'm just having to improvise quite quickly. So do some mettering amongst yourselves for a moment.
Meta.
Meta, I've never done this before. Why is that not doing that? Okay, I just need to do that over here. So if anyone wants to take a quick break or anything, you're more than welcome. I'm going to need a few moments.
Are you pausing the recording?
Hmm?
Are you pausing the recording or leaving it on?
I will give it a pause. Now, room. Yes, so, Balthar, you were mentioning that you wanted to speak to Hayes about what happened in the crypt.
Hayes, I don't want you to feel any pressure to tell us anything more than you're comfortable doing so, but what can you tell us about those enemies we faced in the crypts there? I think I heard them call you Sprite, and it seemed like they knew you
Can I
very well.
request an insight check from Balthar?
Yeah?
Just see how well you use my story as to how I say it.
Bardic inspiration. I get to add a D8 to that, don't I?
You didn't have it back then.
Ah.
But yes, you would. Dirty 20. Hayes is going to look down at the floor and then kind of look back up and be like, I don't know who Hayes is. I don't think I know who Hayes is, who Sprite is. I'm Hayes. I gave myself that name because I did not have a name and my memory was hazy. I don't know who they are, but I do know who they are. But I don't know. It's really confusing. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't know what I am. Sorry. And then I'm gonna try and like maybe scutter off a little bit with my head down, like. Oh.
Before she moves away, Balthor will put a hand on her shoulder, make eye contact with us, and just say, "I know who Hayes is. She is smart. She is brave. She is a friend. That is all we need to know.
She's
You
cheering.
you have a good heart. Lots about you like to keep to yourself, and that's fine. But no, you are amongst friends.
I'm not keeping things though. I just don't. I don't understand them. I know them, but I don't know them. I don't know how I know them or why I know them. And those people at the crypt, they feel not bad, but what they were doing was bad, and I don't know. There's something with them. I'm sorry, I can't help anymore.
It's okay. Sometimes talking about things can help with memory. So if you need to, you have my ear whenever you wish to have it, Hayes.
Thank you. I just hope we're not family with them, because he was kind of good looking. And Jocelyn would not be happy with me.
Amazing. Lovely. Thank you very much for that. So now I've finished my shenanigans, we can continue. Who's drawn on the picture?
Not me for a change. I promise, not me.
Not me. Craig.
I didn't do the. I didn't draw the white stuff. The milk.
It looks like a team effort.
I want to give you anti-inspiration.
Why?
Minus
Which one of my aunties are you giving inspiration to?
Well, anyway, you horrible graffiti people. Now that I have done a bit of winging it in the background, what do you want to do?
I think we're all going to move.
You're all going to go that way.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So you all head off the track. And you appear at a hastily put together map.
Well, I mean, on the other map, we could have followed it round and turned right and joined the main track. I would just go in the furthest path away from the big, scary, maggoty tentacle thing.
You said left,
Yeah.
we all left.
Yeah, I know, but the path at the top of the map kind of curls back onto the main track if we wanted to go that way.
There were two paths.
But we're going left.
Cool.
Okay.
Do you want to all give me a perception check?
While you're at bed.
Oof. Too busy keeping an eye on Hayes to make sure she's not upset.
I am across there.
Come on, look, people.
Oh, I'm initiative. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Um,
Unless you want to use passive perception.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, I would love to use passive perception, please. After
Cool. Yours is 13, isn't it?
Bow, 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 bow.
Okay.
it is.
Hayes and
One.
Alithia, as you walk further into this dark forest, the road you take gets darker. The trees are closer together. And both of you, the hairs on the back of your neck, or whatever is the Gith equivalent, goes up. There, your hackles raise. You're aware. You perceive that there is something here. Yes. No.
Okay. I can see anything that isn't total cover. I can see any invisible creature that might be within 10 feet of me as well. So if there's anything invisible within 10 feet of wherever I'm stood.
Not invisible, and because you've critted, you can hear growling.
Okay.
We did eat breakfast, didn't we?
Yeah.
See anything
Okay.
that's not behind total cover.
Okay, so
But that's only within 10 feet of me.
no, it's a bit further
Yeah,
off than that.
Is it growling that we've heard before,
Yep.
maybe the day before?
Yep.
I am going to step back behind people and just cautiously walk backwards behind them. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to start walking backwards.
In a bottle.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll message Balfour to say, can you hear the growling? It sounds like those creatures from yesterday.
I'll just do that to Alika if I do hear them as well. If I don't,
With a 13,
I do that.
I would say that you hadn't perceived it before, but now you've been told, you can focus and you can hear it.
So I'll put a thumbs up to Alethea, just silent, like not gonna look at David, and with our sort of somewhat military-esque training we both would have received, battle prowess, I would try and do some sort of hand signal to be like pointing to either side and pointing to the ears or something like that to David, just so we're being quiet, but to allow David to know what's potentially around the corner.
David, do you want to roll me an insight to see if you understand that? I'll give you advantage on it as well. Because, I mean, growing up as you did, yeah. Growing up as you did,
though, I would have been.
you would have been around people that would have been trained very well in how to anticipate non-verbal signs, but maybe you weren't.
He was sat at the back of the class making other non-verbal sights.
Yes.
I wasn't Daddy's favourite child.
Yeah. You didn't need to pay attention to what other people were doing because they just dealt with you.
Did David turn around and just like air guitar back to him?
Yeah. It's like when you were like, ooh, woohoo.
Excellent.
Excellent. Okay, so I've dropped you out of initiative for now, dependent on what you do. You've all got a good idea what faces you hear. What do you want to do about it?
Alistair knows, but David has no fucking clue. But he's going to take a look at everyone backing up and just slowly start backing up himself, confused.
Does this path look like a dead end?
Yep.
So it would probably, realistically, turn and go back to join the main road.
Yep. Yes, Alithia? Are you flying there, or have you just... Yes.
What, they're doing a flyby? Drifting, you see the tyres burning.
Okay. Come on. Bear with. What's perception? Is that
Wisdom.
wisdom? I'm no good. at
Wisdom.
numbers.
It's why none of my characters are ever perceptive, because I never build a character with wisdom.
How are you flying?
Not
it
even
with-
when you build it. Not even when you made a cleric.
Fallon. Was it
I
Fallon?
mean,
No.
no,
He was a blade singer.
He was a blade singer. So was Isa. It was Calrish.
What? Goblins? Are you not a Tempest
yeah.
cleric?
I am a Tempest cleric. No, I'm not. I'm a fuck, it's been that long. I am a cleric of sorts.
Twilight.
Yeah, that
yes.
fucking
Twilight.
sanctuary thing.
Yeah, it's
Bastard.
amazing. I get to float. To fly. Yes, I think he might be the exception.
Cool.
Anyway, what's Alethea, the
Alethea,
crazy bitch, doing on her
How
own?
the fuck are you doing this? Because you're not invisible,
No.
and I have rolled a perception check to myself.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be stealthy, or are you just like, whoom?
Well, I'm feeling fairly confident of just flying above the tree line. Or at the tree line level, so like in the canopy.
Okay. See, I've rolled quite high on my perception.
Did Alethea fly past me
Yep.
within touching distance?
No.
Nope.
Well, that can't help then.
Stop trying to touch me.
Do you want to roll a stealth?
Nope. I mean, I can do, but I'm
No.
not being stealthy. I'm just super stealthy naturally.
Can't stop being nice.
Yeah. You've been
Oh my God.
spotted. Because even though this is a fairly dark forest, this is where these things are from. And they are hunters. So,
Jesus.
so whether or not they can get you is another thing. But you have been spotted any more than hunters can spot their prey from a fair way away.
Have I spotted them?
Your perception was a crit.
Mm.
So yeah, you know they're there. You heard the growls, you've listened to what they said before. What they sounded like before. You're intelligent, you put two and two together, you know that there must have been more around somewhere.
So at the point of spotting them,
Mm-hmm.
if we would stop to message again.
Yep.
You know, I can see them ahead. You know, can she see there's a dead end? Doesn't look to be a clear
It's
way
just
through the woods.
denser and denser forest. I mean, you could probably make your way through it, but there's not a beaten path as such. Nothing else has been through this way.
This is their home. Let's just leave them.
Yeah, so the message would be, I can see them and there doesn't look to be a clear way through the woods here. Perhaps we should turn back.
Okay. I'll turn back.
And then if they haven't, you know, in 6 seconds jumped me, Elifie would start heading back to the group.
How high up are you again?
20 feet.
20 feet. Yeah, it doesn't say they have. Oh, they do. Ah. They do have a pounce, but not that high.
No.
You fucker.
What happens if one pounces and while it's in mid pounce, another one pounces off that pounce?
Or if it pounces up and then does a big tentacle lash from there, because it has like a 10-foot reach from there.
If it climbs a tree.
Well, yeah.
I mean, have you never seen leopards?
I mean, they
hunting?
do
They
have
jump from
spider
stuff.
climb.
What?
No, they don't. That was the wrong one.
Whoa.
That was the other thing I opened up. Sorry,
Damn.
I did not. They do not.
I would
have
have loved to have seen them things parkouring up the side of trees.
Oh, fucking hell, that would be so cool. A displacer beast with, like, spider climb. Fuck.
Are you trying to kill us?
Yeah. No, that was the previous thing. Had spider climb.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're not gonna take these ones on?
It would-
Put my mouth to the bag of holding and say, "Shut up, Tom."
Okay.
Who left that there?
Oh no, so you're still concentrating on that command, aren't you? That's 8 hours.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it.
It's suggestion, but yeah.
Close enough.
Can I
Yeah, I
try and make another thing from this display survey so we'd have another one?
No, it's all bones now. It's been eating them.
Ah,
So
That's fine.
that's why it went after the meat stuff, because it had eaten enough of this that it was tempted by someone flinging some worm meat. Fling
Right.
that worm.
Diggity.
I do try.
Okay.
Are we not in initiative order anymore?
Nope.
We'll be going that way.
Unless you want to pick a fight with this thing.
No.
I tried to avoid the fight last time.
Mhm.
It didn't work. David would love to miss this one.
Wasn't that the dead end up that way though?
Yeah, that's where we've just been.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's hilarious. Sorry, I had not scrolled down far enough on my own map. Because I was a bit further down and I thought it went up and then over that way. I didn't realise I scrolled down and went, oh yeah, it does come back at the top, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what Balthor was thinking.
Thinking.
Yeah. Kat was being stupid and wasn't aware of her own fucking map, so she quickly did something in the background because I didn't scroll down far enough. Oh, it's been a long day. Anyway, so you follow the tracks and
Yes.
Hansel and Gretel's house.
Oh my god!
Sorry, a little house in the middle of the woods. It's got to be Hansel and Gretel.
wow.
Hansel and Gretel, the giant hunters.
So
Can
as
we
you
smell any gingerbread?
no, I mean it doesn't.
Like,
Do you want to do a perception check?
Yeah.
well, we can't do. Not
But
really great.
again, if I can, I would like to, sniff and listen, not just look. If everyone else is like looking at that, I'm going to try and
You're going to
Mm.
close off your eye senses and use your other senses.
I'm going to Wolverine it up and sniff and
I am quite
Listen.
happy for perception checks if you want to use that for other senses. Yeah, as you leave one area and kind of turn a corner, you'll notice that previously, although the wood was dark, when the displacers died and were starting to be eaten, it was fairly foresty. The more you've gone on, the darker it's getting. It feels now almost too quiet. There's a odd smell in the air that isn't quite enough for anyone to quite catch up on. Excuse me, Balthor with a 17. I don't think owls have sniffing ability. No. So
It's on sight and hearing.
yeah. So Balthor with a 17, you catch a whiff of something kind of rotten.
Wasn't me.
I will turn and look at David. When was the last time you showered?
At the same time, you showered.
That's a fair point.
Did we shower together?
Always, you don't remember.
Wow. I'll add that to the CV. Showered with a princess.
I'll put one hand on the bathroom and just go, don't you forget it, sunshine.
Roll for kissing.
Something doesn't. Something doesn't smell right here.
Told you it wasn't me.
It's a little too quiet. I have spent time in these woods before, and they teemed with life. There were birds and mammals.
Had you come down further this south? Because I know you were in the forest near Breemore.
Possibly not, but being in the same
Yeah.
forest, I'm just saying when the forest I was in, the partners I was with, were teeming with life, and there would be birds flying, butterflies, shrews, and badgers, all kind of things walking around this place.
Balthor, you would know that what it's like being in a forest, and this doesn't feel right. The further you go on, the wrongest it feels. More wrongest. It feels more wronger.
Yeah, wrongerist is the right word.
Wrongerist. Thank
you. Thanks, Angela.
We speak England good.
Yes.
I would like to climb over this wall here.
Yep.
And I'm going to sneak to the house and look through like the windows and stuff out the back.
Oh, I like that. Okay. So
everybody else will go around and approach the front door like normal people.
So you put your let's you result
children.
As you approach the building, again, it's just this strange feeling. You attack the building.
No, I attack the book.
It's tiny. It's like a firefly.
It's freaking annoying. It's following me.
It's the only firefly insect kind of thing you've seen since entering the forest. So it seems abnormal and suspicious.
Doesn't have any HP.
No. Okay, so when you look through the window, it is dusty. It's obvious that someone has been living here. Shall we have a look inside?
Who lives in a house like this? David, it's over to you.
We can look inside.
As we go through the keyhole.
Through the keyhole.
All right, Keith.
There's been a murder.
Shut up, Ali.
Oh, man.
Oh, you guys
you
look
are
bad.
Such a wind-up. Oh, it's great.
Oh, yes.
So, yes, Hayes, even though it doesn't look like it on the map, there would be windows in this thing. I just didn't put them in the map. You look through, and it's a fairly humble establishment, but it's looking population dead body.
Okay.
It's a little bit, not necessarily abandoned, but it's been there a while.
Tom's dead. I'm gonna shout back. In owl language.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout back. Hoo 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 hoo.
Well, Prime Edition has seen this as well. So Alithia already will know, of course, everything.
Well, I've pre-warned the owl in code that dead body entrance looks clear. Hoo hoo hoo.
As Alethea's like stroking Trailblazer is like a little shudder.
A shudder of joy or a shudder of like, oh God, she's being racist again kind of shudder?
I gave myself advantage on the performance because I've been studying the book.
Yeah.
I was trying to understand what she was saying with my insight roll.
And she was saying owl noises. So actually, with a crit, maybe that because Hayes has suddenly started making owl noises, is it a warning? Is it an all clear?
Two and two together.
She's usually stealthy. She started making owl noises. She's not shouted out, "Hey guys, there's a party here." So with that insight, Balthor doesn't know why. But yeah, hang on, Speedy, hang on. hang on, because of course it's not going to be this easy. So yes.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. So what is Balthor doing and why?
Alpha, as you say,
Yeah.
if he feels that that might be one of the party in danger, he will be running to the house, keeping an eye out. Now he's on alert because of those warnings. So looking as he's running, but will be sprinting to the house to make sure Hayes is not in trouble.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Oh, what's that?
Something's about to eat me.
What's that?
Okay.
I'm not flying things. I like being
So
up here safe.
Can't try to summon Graham or something.
so what? Oh well.
Are you trying to summon Graham?
There
Like
is some
ritual
kind of
summon him.
ritual going on over there. He may be. I don't know. That was me, by the way. So I'll get back to doing serious stuff now. Yeah, as you Balthor you round the corner, Hayes didn't necessarily see straight through, but as you round the corner, there's some more of these giant maggoty-looking worm things who've obviously been attracted because of the dead body. And as you've noticed those, you've gone on high alert. Didn't want to make you roll perception, but you can hear in the unnaturally silent forest the rustling and cawing of birds, these huge vultures sat in the trees above you. Roll for initiative. Okay.
Fine, didn't want to go first anyway.
Ha ha!
Right, that all came through at once. Let's try again. So, Balthor, 18.12. Alithia, back down there again. David, okay, going well, David.
I'm going to get munched by him.
I have rolled mine pretty damn well. Not so well there. Hayes, did I miss you?
I got an 11.
Yes, I see.
11.
11. Ali, what colour are these eagle tokens?
Purple.
Hey!
Do you think they're working as some form of alarm for this house?
No, I don't think they will.
So they're not like a purple, what is it?
Are you going to sneak into this house? Break into it?
Purple burglar alarm.
No.
If
Not
we,
giving you gratification.
if we were a business in any way, there'd be some kind of harassment policy against this. But we're not. Hurrah!
If I ever move to Scotland, I am opening a business called Purple Burglar Alarm.
And
11 purple burglar alarm.
would the phone number be like 11 11 11?
Oh.
Do you feel like put upon now, Ali? Do you feel... Is that too much? Anyone wants to take
No,
any pot
God, no.
shots at me, you're more than welcome.
No, God, no. I'm good.
Although I will say, I am so proud because my daughter has recently started going, oh, I need to get my water. It's like, where are you from, Evie? I'm just getting my water. There's a T in there somewhere, child. You've never been to Essex. Why do you sound like that? Oh, shit, do I sound like that? Probably. Yes.
No, just all your other characters do.
Yeah, I can't help it. I go a bit cockney when I do an NPC. Don't know why. Anyway, let's carry on and have some fun, shall we? Balthor. Oh, I forgot to put all the displacer beasts in as well. No, I haven't.
Oh yeah, go on. Do that. Do that. It's okay.
Go on, do it. Would still win. I mean, survive.
So, first thing I am going to do is pull my goggles down
Nice.
over my eyes,
Nice.
seeing all this here, and then let me just check it. I'm hoping it's a bonus action.
Probably.
It doesn't say what it is, so I'm going to guess
I'm-
because it's a
I'm going
bonus
to say
action.
it's a bonus action because, like, your bardic inspiration is a bonus action. It makes sense that way.
So I am going to cast
Mm.
Mark Hunter.
Oh,
He's a special guy who gives me an extra D6 of damage on things. It's one of the well, one D&D really new.
the joke
On,
that keeps on giving.
on the on the big thing.
This one here. Okay, let's
Yep,
mark that for you. Let's do it a nice green mark. Cool.
lovely. And I'm just gonna start swinging away with the stonecutter.
Okay.
What's
No,
that?
that does not hit.
I'm going to. May as well. We're starting a fight. Let's go full out.
Nice. Nice, nice.
So I get to add a D8 to that attack
Then that will hit.
to make it a 14.
That will hit.
So I don't get to add the thingy to damage. So just a normal attack. I'm not sure I've got nothing ticked. No. Oh, I need to tick that. So the first attack will be for 14 slashing damage.
Lovely.
And then, because that went so well, we are just going to slice it up again. Fuck me.
Do you want to roll for it?
What the fuck?
I mean, it's a giant worm thing. No, a 10 does not hit.
That'll be me done as I'm standing there, sword in one hand, shield in the other, trying to get to Hayes.
Awesome. It is now Hayes' turn.
Hayes is going to try and sneakily open a window and climb inside if the coast looks clear.
Okay, the windows, like the rest of it, they kind of look in disuse. Probably a little bit stiff, rusty, the usual. Do you want to give me... What are the options? We've got sleight of hand, strength. Yeah, sleight of hand. Okay, with a 21, you manage to shift the frame a little bit. Maybe if you've got some thieves' tools, kind of like jimmy round the frame. And yeah, you're able to sneak in.
That's my thieves' tools.
Nice. Perfect. For some reason, this window sails up. It's almost like you've repaired it as you're breaking in.
You're welcome. Yeah, I'm going to... I'd assume that's my turn then, getting into the house and sneaking. I'm going to be like, hide away around the corners if there's nothing there.
Yep.
And I'm just going to spend my turns looting the house.
Okay.
Give you a heads up now.
That's on brand. Lovely. Alithia.
Let's just use my bonus action.
Actually, I forgot. I've got these things now. So these are in the trees. I don't know how big 10 foot is, or whether that's too big for a tree. Because I don't do heights. I don't do distance.
Sorry. Can I just go back and say that I shut the window before the book got in? by a speed test.
I mean,
I
would
feel like I have surveillance camera on me.
pretty much.
Good. I'm glad you feel like that.
I mean, there's either a point where you're so used to this thing buzzing around now that either you ignore it or you're hyper aware of it.
No, my next turn I'm gonna spot it.
Okay,
Good
cool.
luck with that.
Alethea.
Balfour's gone running off. Being Balfour. Seen Hayes go inside the house. I'm actually going to hold my turn till after David just to see if we're fully committing to attacking.
Finally, you get to go ahead of somebody, and
Yeah.
just because you're so used to going last, you're like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not doing anything.
Correct.
Go
I
on then.
love tradition.
Go on, David.
Want to?
Hold your turn to after Alethea.
Oh no, we've entered a death spiral of holding turns.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire
Nice. 20-foot cube.
onto. Oh, 20-foot cube. I read my spell wrong. I'm going to move 5 feet and 10 feet and do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll.
Do you want to pop your cube down?
Oh, I don't know how to.
Oh. If
Oh.
you go to the
Effects.
yeah, that's it.
Where did you find that?
It's under measurement tool. So there's a ruler on the left-hand side, and it's got shape.
Oh,
You can choose a cone, a beam, a square.
nice. Nice. Oh,
And it will be the little colour. It will be the colour of your little box down the bottom, which you can change if you wish. But that is very green. But you can cast it 60 feet, so you don't have to cast it on you.
ah, yeah. That. Do you know what? I'm gonna.
So if you can cast it 60 foot in a cube. That's it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to get them all. Oh, fuck. No.
Oh, Alethea's
shite.
nodding. She's doing maths. Look at that. I've gone a bit trippy there.
There we go. Thank you. I'm not used to this.
Okay, so
Beautiful.
right. What do I have to save?
Dex saving throw.
Although really important, what is your choice of colour? Blue, green, or violet light?
Oh, it's bright green.
Bright green, obviously. Any creature. Blah 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 blah. Spell save is
Dex
17.
15.
is a what? Is it Dex?
Dex
Oh yeah,
save.
it's right there. Okay, so let's do some saves. So let's go from the top. So this is this dude here. Oh, don't click off it. Oh, the tension. It's almost palpable. There we go. Dex save. 5. Fail. The one down here. 18.
Boo.
Pass. This one here. Fail. This big boy here.
Is that me?
Yeah. Hi, big boys. That is going to be a 13.
Yay.
And the last one at the bottom is a 16. So they all fail apart from this the one in the middle. Okay, so we wanted.
About Balfour.
Oh, is that no? It's,
No.
do you choose, or is it each
You
object?
choose.
Any creature in the area. Any creature in the area. So that would be Balthor included.
Okie pokey, give me 1 second. I had to restart my laptop.
Sorry, that needs a green. And I'm going to say Hunter's Mark is now red.
And has Balfour used his bardic inspiration?
Yep.
Green.
Oh, fuck.
I used it to.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No, that to me was a really important time to use that role.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
You got to go with your gut.
Balthor. Balthor, character sheet. Come on, mate.
And it's rolling.
No rush.
Sorry, I was just sorting kids out.
It's all right.
Did I miss anything?
Fairy fire.
Ooh,
Oh.
from.
David. So Balthor fails as well. For the duration, blah blah, we share the light. Any attack roll against that creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. So does that mean I get advantage against Balthor now? Hooray!
Oh, sorry, Balthor.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
It's okay. I mean, it's all Craig's fault.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Not my fault. I can read.
Amazing.
Whose fault is it then?
I blame the parents.
I blame the parents.
David, is there anything else that you would like to do?
I would like to cast Bardic Inspiration on Balthor.
Cool. Next
And that's
is
me.
Alithia, because you were holding your turn.
Was Olivia's gonna fly over to here, and
I need to get you a token of Alithia walking and Alithia on the cloud, I think, rather than just have the cloud separate. But you do split them up sometimes, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
And then looking at David. Oh, David, you must be more careful with your spells. And then looking at Balthor.
Cool.
Cast Dispel Magic to get rid of that fairy fire.
Amazing.
so as far as I'm aware, then I attack this big thing, then suddenly turn bright green, and now I'm no longer green. I'm like a disco light.
Yes. There's lots of lots of green lit up things around you now.
And that's my turn.
Okay, so now it's the vulture's turn. So they are currently 10 foot up in a tree. They do multi-attacks. One with its beak and one with the talons. But they also have a breath weapon. Nice. So... what to do, what to do, what to do.
Come on, Graham.
I know.
Don't think, just
Wow.
Goodbye, everybody. Well, that's made my mind up. So, all three are going to attack Alethea.
do.
Well, there's an owl. These are birds of prey.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Yeah, I know, right? So, this one is going to have a go at David because you cast the spell on it and it failed. So, it is going to descend to the ground. So, I'm going to take...
Would I get an attack of opportunity as it was in 5 feet of me with a thrown weapon?
With a thrown weapon? Does that work for attack of opportunities? It was 10 foot up in a tree, so no.
It's worth a try.
Worth a try, but no. That vulture is going to do a beak attack and a talon attack. Woof.
Oh, we like green ones.
Huh?
We like that one.
I couldn't hit. Was that both misses?
Yeah, no, the first one's a hit.
First one's a hit.
Oh yeah, David's not got a high AC at all.
Cool. Oh yeah, I can actually see that. Well, I could if my eyes worked properly. Okay, so this one here is going to fly after Alethea. So it is currently 10 foot. It is going to fly up to 20 foot. It's not doing both of them. We'll take that 10 foot off. And it has a long fly speed. It is going to fly over. It's got 60 foot on that. And it is going to attack you with its beak and its talons. 14
Hits.
and 9.
Does not.
Just the first one.
Just the first one. That's 6 piercing again. Did that roll exactly the same thing? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just going to test this. It did something different. That's fine. Just wanted to make sure that it hadn't biffed up somehow. And the last one down here is going to have a swoop by at Baltha. It is going to again descend down to ground level and attack Baltha with its beak. No. And its talons. Ooh! Does it talons hit? Maybe it does. It does. Fantastic.
Oh.
9 slashing, which I'm guessing you managed to take down to like 0.5.
6.
Well, it's something.
It's only taking it off by 3.
Well, there we go. Right, back to the top of the round, and it's the carrion crawler's turn, because previous round you hadn't engaged them yet. So this sluggardly boy below is going to have a bit of a go at Baltha. So this also does 2 attacks. It is going to attack you with its tentacles and then have a go with a bite. So as this thing sees you sneak up on its meal, it's trying to decide if you're a better meal. So it swipes with your tentacles, probably
Miss.
goes straight over you, and attempts a chomp to try and latch onto your side, but doesn't quite hit.
Just misses.
Just misses. It gives
Just.
a chomp, but it doesn't quite work.
Nope, sorry.
No, you're not sorry.
Is
at all.
the eagle not flanking?
Oh yes.
That will hit.
Cool. Okay. Thank you for the fair ruling, sir. That is now -5 piercing, I'm guessing. Yeah, no wonder you're so fucking... What is going on over there? So we've got R.I.P. penis, and I don't know what else has been drawn. What's that?
I mean, I guess it looks like a cannon. I don't
It
know.
does look like a cannon. Okay. You're having adventures of your own, Graham, I'm sure, if you're watching this. And Graham, if you are watching this, like and subscribe. Oh, where was I? I bored myself there. Baltha.
Well,
Mm.
after these things started hitting me,
Baltha. Ew. But you're a fucking dwarf.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with dwarfs?
You're immune to fucking poison.
No,
Resistant.
I'm just resistant
no.
and advantage on poison saving throws.
I mean, that's better than I thought.
It's pretty much
Yeah.
immune, though, let's be honest.
But
So
either way,
Constitution saving
as this
throw.
vulture is next to you, again, you smell this. You can't help now but smell the stench you smelt from earlier, and it is disgusting, like rotted, horrible things. But you have a fairly strong constitution, and although there was a little gip at first,
You know
able
you
to
smell just as bad.
Hmm?
He knows he smells just as bad.
I've been stood next to him.
So that's funny that this stench doesn't really bother you, but just the name Hook does. Amazing. Yes, So that was at the start of your turn. So Balthor, it is now your turn.
So I will attack with my use the attack action to begin with, Stonecutter, for a 26 on the big thing.
26 on the big thing. That will definitely hit.
For some damage.
Mhm.
Oh, come on, why is it not rolling?
The
I'm pressing the button.
suspense is.
So yeah, 13 points of slashing damage on the first attack.
Oh, yep. So, yep. 13.
I will.
So was that you'd rolled twice? Or was that your
I
second
d-
attack? No.
No, I rolled it twice because it didn't come through straight away.
lovely.
Shield. I'm going to shield bash with my bonus action, but I'm going to push the flying thing away if I can, 5
Yep.
feet from me.
Yep, lovely.
There's a 22 athletics, so it's strength or dexterity.
Strength. It's a fairly meaty bird, but you do, in fact, shove it 5 foot away.
And
So it
then
kind of flaps on the ground like a massive stinky chicken.
the smell you see has made me want to push it away from myself.
Understandable.
And then second attack with Stonecutter is a
That
24.
hits.
And that's for a bit more damage. So 14 points of damage.
Oh, this thing is looking rough. Very
Rough,
rough.
And I might just shout out to everyone, how is everybody doing? Are you all okay? And that'll be it.
Okay, next up is Hayes. So, Hayes.
Okay. I have 3 things I'd like to do.
Lovely.
I'd like you to tell me if I'm allowed to do them all in one turn or not.
Well, let's see what they are first. If it's set it on
First, I'm
fire,
gonna-
no, but maybe.
First, I'm going to splot the book. I also want to come up to there and drink the dust of elegance. So, what was it?
Ooh,
Just of mirror in appearance, to have a mirrored appearance of me standing there.
Okay, nice. Yep.
Well, further back, like there, kind of thing. Just to work as a distraction, so that if anybody does come in, they go for that thing first. It gives me a chance to get out.
Yep.
And the third thing I want to do is loot the room.
Okay. So, Prime Edition doesn't have HP. So, is it a immutable form that just is always there until you dispel it?
Prime Edition can only be dismissed if it goes more than the distance away from me. I dismiss it, or it gets dispelled.
So it's almost like a hologram, but can't go through things.
So then I'm hitting it out the window and shutting the window.
Does it have a?
You already shut the window.
I didn't, because I was locking it out and I didn't lock it out.
Is Prime Edition corporeal? Does it have mass to be able to hit?
It's intangible.
So no. It's kind of like a ghost that can't go through walls. Yeah, I think so.
Just trying to see if it can go through things.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
let me change that. If it can't go through things, it can't go through walls and stuff. Hazy's going to reach into a bag for the old clothes that she's got in there. She's going to find a sock, and she's going to catch it in the sock like a net.
I don't think you can catch or hold it. I think it is like a hologram, like a ghost.
It's intangible, so your sock will just go straight
like-
through it and it'll just still be
like
exactly the same
yeah.
position.
And if Craig finds out it can go through fucking walls, then no, thank God for that.
It can go through creatures,
Of course it
so it
can.
can occupy the same space as people.
Mhm.
So if you really want, I can just stick it in your hair.
In your ear. Does it make any noise, or is it silent as well as
No,
intangible?
there's no noise to it, but it does have a little dim light.
Yes, so it's just like a ghostly firefly. Okay, so
I'll see if I can be stealthy enough for it to stay with my mirror image instead of my normal self.
wow. Either way, you are going to loot the room. So,
Mhm.
do you want to do me an investigation?
Nope.
Okay, what you can see in the room is there is a chest. It's a bit broken. There are some things on the walls and a dead body round the corner.
Okay.
So that's what you can make out. Are you going to... Oh, let's have a think. Because actually having a look at them...
So the things I'd be actually looting then
Mm-hmm.
is I would probably check if it looked like the dead body looked wealthy enough. I'd probably check its pockets.
If you step round to look at the dead body, then those things might see you through the door.
Yeah, so I would check the chest.
Okay.
Would be where I'd go first, but I'd prod it off, think something at it.
Okay. So...
I'm not being bitten by a chest. We've been there, done that.
So in the chest, there are 2 standard healing potions and 90 gold.
Awesome. I'll pocket that.
Cool.
That's
and
my turn.
lovely. On to Alithia. On the start of your turn, Alithia.
Yes, Constitution was it?
Yes.
Yes.
Constitution saving throw.
6.
What's the payoff? Getting poisoned?
Yeah.
Let's use some inspiration. Why not? See if that helps.
Yes.
Whoop whoop.
So again, you kind of... but you're able to get past it and acclimatise.
And then, well, if he's not taken too kindly to being hit, advantage.
Cool. Is that a distance spell? You don't get disadvantage. Do you get disadvantage on rage spells?
I mean, you can call it disadvantage if you want.
Yeah.
You can take the lower of them too if you like.
Okay, Bogwood. Sorry, I mean Alithia. Okay. Yes, that hits.
12 damage.
Okay, that's...
Oh, what damage are you doing?
Oh, yes.
Force.
Force.
Yeah, I don't think I have psychic at that
No,
level.
you don't have force.
I do have force.
Force.
I have magic missile, so I have force.
So that epic air battle, you shoot it with force. Does force always push things back? No, because magic
No.
missile doesn't, does it?
No. No.
That's fine. Anything
But
else?
that pushes it back. Hopefully.
Is that your bonus action? You can shove one creature.
It is my
inside-
bonus
Yep,
action.
within 30 feet. Strength saving throw.
You need a 15.
17.
Successes.
This big stinky chicken flaps its wings. Birds don't have arms, birds have wings. It's so tired. And still manages to keep toe to toe with you, as it were.
Beak to beak.
Beak to beak.
Dust to dust.
Alpha, you know Hayes is just looting the room and not helping, don't you?
What?
Off her grass.
Oh, Alithia's such a tattletale. I love it. David.
That's my turn.
I'm going to twat this vulture with my axe.
Nice.
The 16 hit.
Con save.
Oh yeah, con save.
Con save. Okay.
No.
Con save.
Unless you have inspiration or anything else you want to negate it with.
I don't.
So in which case you,
Ah.
you don't have any racial nonsense
No.
that negates anything.
No.
So just for my own. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and this is until the start of your next turn.
Oh, that's fun.
So
Would you like that makes that a 15 then?
yes. So 15 will hit. So I looked at the 11 and got confused, and I realised that wasn't a hit. So 15 will hit as well.
That's fine. What was that? Oh, I think I can do better than that. I will use my Savage Attacker to reroll that damage. Well, once per turn, I can reroll the damage and use either. I'll use the 10.
Okay, that 10 don't look too bad.
And then I'll attack again.
Yep.
Does a 13 hit?
Yes, it does.
And that's a 12.
Good stuff. You're giving this chicken what for? Right. Okay. So it is the vulture's turn now. The one with Alithia again is going to. It's going to use its breath weapon against Alithia. In a 15-foot cone. So we need a 14 Constitution saving throw, please. Fuck you. You still take half the damage from it, which is 4d10. Is that right? Half of that. Oh, I didn't read that second part. You age a number of years as well. How
God.
random. And roll to recharge. I hate that that's there. And it's just a d6 for recharging, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It does not recharge. The one fighting David is going to do the same. Why do anything different? So again, I'm going to need a 14 Constitution check from David, please.
There you go.
Oh, meet or beat. So you meet it. You're going to do half the damage. Half of that.
16, 17.
And that does not recharge. And this one down here, you know what? Let's carry on the fun. The last one is going to do the same to Baltha. So I need a Constitution, please.
Con save is 7.
7. Oof, is there anything you want to sort on that? You've got any inspiration or anything else?
I have got one more bardic inspiration.
Does that do work on saves?
Yeah. So 14.
14. That meets it. So you take half of that.
What kind of damage is it?
Necrotic, I believe. And that one does not recharge either. Yeah, necrotic damage.
And you age half the damage.
12.
No, it's only if you only age more if you
fail
the 5 or more.
5 or more.
Oh, thank God.
Yes.
Alithia was nearly 30.
Oh, the horror. Those were the days. Okay, and back to the top of the order, or with the worm dudes. So this one fighting Baltha is going to do its patented tentacle and bites. So tentacle swings its big
No.
tentacle at you. You artfully dodge out the
Miss.
way. It goes for a chomp and fails. This one at the bottom, it has a moving speed of 30 foot, which is kind of fast for a worm thing. It is going to go underneath the tree. Oh, what is that? So it's going to skirt underneath the tree and head out to the main road after some people as well. Baltha.
Still looking at this one in front of me. I'm going to
It
get
looks
ready
pretty
to
gross now. It looks pretty fucked up.
get ready to swing with stone cutter, and I'm going to shout, "Hayes, we could use your help out here."
That hits.
And then a 26 hits. There's an advantage for the fairy fire. So that's the 12 slashing damage.
Which is more than you needed. So what happens when you slice through this giant maggoty worm tentacle slime thing?
Wow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just thrust my the longsword in as deep as I can into the
sword.
flesh.
Okay, yep.
And then I'm going to turn, look towards this one that's making way towards my friends.
Yeah.
And while the sword is still thrusting, I'm going to hold on to it and run, just tearing a huge
Ooh,
chunk out the side of it.
that's disgustingly cool.
Run to this one, and
Nice.
as soon as I run up to it, I'm going to shield bash this one to the ground if I can.
Give it a go. And it doesn't matter, because you tried to shield bash a giant worm before, haven't you?
Yeah. So I rolled a 30 on my athletics. I managed to get expertise in athletics in last level
Of
up.
course you fucking did. And it's strength or dex I can use, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah, let's go with strength. Nah. So
So
what does
as I
it
kind of-
look like when you shield bash this giant
Well,
worm?
Kind of like I just run in and hammer into the side of it with my whole weight and running straight into it from the side. And I'm guessing as it's sort of like moving that way, it's just kind of going to collapse on its side a little bit.
Little legs in the air. Ooh, ooh. That was a lovely image. I mean, it was gross as
then-
hell. Yes.
I'll do this. So yeah, I'm going to do this beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to menacing attack this one as it's laid down
Let's
in
see if you
front
can
of me.
scare another worm.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a secret skill.
So that's an 18.
Yep. Against a wisdom save.
No, just
No.
that's to hit to begin with.
Oh, sorry. So 18 to hit, that will hit. And it's frightened of you as well now.
Yeah, that's such bad damage.
Oh, must make a wisdom saving throw. So yeah, a 3 fucking failed that. So it's frightened of you.
Damage.
Well,
Oh,
you
gee.
bash that worm.
And then because it's frightened of me, I don't think it can come any closer to me, can it?
No.
So I'm going to use the last of my movement just to move there, still next to it, but between me and my posse behind me, so it can't move any closer to them at the moment.
So the worm's laying on its back, big puppy eyes. It's like,
Yeah, I hit it as hard as I can in one of those eyes. Doesn't work on me. Try it on them softy druids. They'd probably fall for this.
amazing. Cool. Anything else that you would like to fuck up while you're there?
No, just at the end of my turn, just shout, "Hayes!"
Speaking
And
of,
that'll end my turn.
it's Hayes' turn.
Can I have an insight from the book, please?
Yes. Okay. So, as you
Our perception.
course.
I'm actively looking at you. I want an investigation.
Are you looking at me or are you looking at the mirror image?
Yes, I'm looking at you.
Which one's me?
The one with the pink sword.
It's a mirror image. They both have pink swords.
Well, look at the one that's you. do I need to roll to see which one I'm looking at? What would you like to do, Kat?
Oh, I'd like to find where I saved this bloody thing I did earlier. Did
It's right where you left it.
Oh, I think I wrote it, but I didn't. Oh, hang on. Yes, if you would like to roll a perception against a stealth, maybe.
Okay.
That seems.
Fresh stealth.
Yes. I can't see what that is.
How come you get advantage on your stealth check?
No, he said a fresh
No, I
stealth.
said I'd do another one.
What? So we've got one there.
I think they refer to this as plot armor.
No, not really. Just I wasn't on
No.
the same
First one was
screen.
for the thing that I'm doing. The first one's for the thing that I'm doing.
Yeah.
I just need to know whether or not the book's seeing me do it or not.
Yeah. Hang on, I realised I'd written. Well, I say written. I'd written this, but not created something for it. No, I don't.
It's an innocent plan, Craig. It's just for shenanigans.
Oh, God.
He
It's
says as everyone's dying outside.
Don't worry, my husband, he fixed it.
Oh God, you don't know how happy that makes us hearing that voice again.
We do need her in a one shot at some point.
He may be there in full swing at the IRL.
I mean, I can't think of any reason why she'd be in my one, but God damn it, I'll find a way.
If not, I will find room for an NPC in my game that I wish Angela to play.
So let me just.
Bane's wife.
Oh, God.
Oh.
You're so stupid.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
What have you written down, Kat? What are you
Hang
looking
on,
for?
I'm just trying to save it somewhere so I don't lose it again. I'd written it before, so I am now going to. It will be in Law Misc. As soon as I give you the rights to read it, so Hayes can read it, and then Alithia is looking over your shoulder, who loves the book as well. So you will see a journal called Mariam's Journal. Can you both see that?
Yep.
Amazing. And that's going to be enough for you for now. Alithia.
Did we establish if Alethea was looking at me or my mirror image? The whole thing I want to do is I want to sneak back out the window but have Alethea still in there thinking that I'm still stood there doing naffle to help everybody.
Well, I did call for another stealth while I was on another screen, so I'm going to stick with that. So, yes, Alithia will be watching your double.
Okay, so I'm leaving it because Craig's not here now. I'm leaving that as Alethea,
Mm-hmm.
but Alethea is actually back outside the window now.
No, Hayes is outside the window.
Hayes is outside the window, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to put another Hayes? Do you want me to put another Hayes there? Okay.
No, I'll just ping where I am
No, I
every
was going
time.
to say, look, see, now there's two of you.
Okay.
So Craig won't know what one's what.
Okay.
And when you're
What?
watching this back, Craig, sorry, shenanigans. And like and subscribe.
Oh, 3 of it. Okay, let's just hide that one up there.
What do you want me to do with it? Do you want me to hide it?
No, it's fine. No, just leave them there. I can pull it in when I need it.
Excuse me. Couldn't get to my button. Time. Hang on.
Oh, I can't get this one back.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh,
I'm just going to leave it there for now to confuse the chuff out of Craig when he comes in.
cool.
That one's not really there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the mirror image.
Okay. So,
Awesome.
Alithia's turn.
Oh. Did I not miss my turn? Okay.
Oh no, sorry, you were holding your turn after David. I hadn't
I
actually.
was only just because I had a
Cool.
child to
I
give a cuddle to.
forgot to read. So if you want to take your turn now, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. Let's push the vulture away.
Yep. So it is strength
Saving.
Strength save
15.
9. So are you pushing it away or down?
5 foot straight ahead of me.
Oh, no, that's the whole map. So just. Oh, but you did start your turn in its aura.
Oh yeah. Con save.
I have a lovely little purple aura around them on my screen.
That's a fail, isn't it?
Yep.
Is it 13 to aim?
It was a 14.
14.
I think.
There we go.
So we have. No, that was a breath weapon. What was? It's poisoned.
That's it.
Poisoned. So you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the beginning of your next turn. Okay, so
I have advantage on attack rolls because it's got all
very so it kind of
verified. So it's just straight.
just straight. I mean, don't assume anything. It could be a gay vulture.
But Alethea is absolutely fuming, so she's going to completely overreact.
Wow.
I love it when she does that.
Wow.
Meow.
She's going to stick it at the pointy end.
Okay, that will hit. Hoofa doofa. And that's an intelligence save.
Only if it's alive still.
No. Let's.
There was 3 ones in that roll.
Oh no, it is still alive. My mistake.
Alive. Okay, so then it's
Barely.
it's incapacitated.
So does that mean it falls out of the sky?
I believe so.
And how much is falling damage?
1d6 for every 10 feet.
So it takes 2d6 damage that will probably finish it off. So 2d6. Not quite. Not quite. It's very close though. And it is no longer flying. Okay, so you battered that bird. Anything else that you wish to do?
No, that's action and bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, sure. Hayes, get out here now!
Sorry, what was that? Do you want to roll a performance to see if anybody heard that?
Sure.
Because Alithia's angry. We've not really seen Alithia angry for quite a while. Not since IRL. Ooh, 18. So
we've heard.
it's the loudest you've heard her be.
Okay.
That's a turn.
Cool. Hi, David Greenbox. What are you planning?
Well, it's 30 feet wide, so you tell me.
Sorry, say again?
It's 30 foot wide, so you tell me.
I don't know, but it looks like a big one. That's what she said.
Oh, I'm going to turn my guitar around into my hand and just say,
Say,
everyone close your eyes.
Constitution check first of all. Constitution check first.
Yes, I'll. 14.
14, that meets, which I think you did last time, so that's fine.
And then I cast Hypnotic Pattern after I have told everyone to close their eyes.
Oh, did everybody hear you, though?
To be fair, if they can't hear me in this, what?
I mean, that you're all fairly close.
We're within 20 feet of each other. And that's probably how much. I'm only going to cast it like 20 foot.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. David is loud. Any further than 20 feet away, then we're going to need to start doing perception checks, I think.
Yes.
Cool.
That's fair.
Okay. So you all have heard the incoming shout you've heard before. Some of you haven't heard until after you've been woken from it. But there's a hypnotic pattern incoming.
Shut my eyes.
Oh, Alithia did not shut her eyes.
She was too angry to
Too
listen to
angry.
any instructions like that.
Wow, that's a role-playing choice for angry. Alithia. Okay, then. So you have a speed of 0, so you fall 20 foot to the ground. No, because you're not flying, you're on a damn cloud. Christ, I hate you. Oh, so good. Okay.
I have advantage on those sort of saves.
Didn't help. Everybody
Too angry.
else. Oh, excuse me. But I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4 wisdom saves. So we'll start from the top again. Nope, not that button, because that's an entirely different button. I'm pressing everything today. So, wisdom save from the top. That was a 9. Then we have the one opposite David. Wisdom save. That's a 12. The vulture at the bottom. These all have disadvantage on the save as well because of fairy fire, but they're all shit anyway, so...
Do they disadvantage
Is it-
on
That's the
saving
one.
throws?
I don't think they do.
Is it just attack?
Then you just get advantage on attack rolls against them, yeah.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
That's fine. I completely lost track for a moment. And the last carrying crawler, a wisdom save, 6.
To be
So that
fair, yeah.
they
that's
all
fine. To be
fail.
fair, that's fine. Fairy Fire's been dropped anyway.
Okay. So I will take those colours off. But they all fail. So they are all
Charmed.
charmed. And they don't do anything, do they?
They don't attack me.
No. Okay.
Right, guys, we're going to go. They're friendly. I've made them friendly. Let's go.
Have you made them friendly, or have you just basically paused them? As long as you don't attack them.
Pretty.
But we've seen David,
Yeah.
Craig David, do this before, haven't we? Craig
David.
David.
Yes, we've
How-
seen him do this before.
Yeah,
Cannot do
incapacitated,
anything to me.
speed of 0, and charmed.
All
I
of
mean,
them.
incapacitated is auto crit, so isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. 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 Whose turn is it?
Can't take actions or reactions. It is the vulture's turns, and none of them can do anything. Okay, so we're back to the worm dude who can't do anything. Back to Baltha.
Shall we press on and leave these things alive, guys?
I mean, they'll only hold as long as the concentration or up to a minute.
10 rounds.
10 rounds with dashes, that's 600 feet. Or are we, if we found there was one before, are we worried that these may catch us up if there's further fights ahead?
Tick tock, tick tock.
Wise.
Auto crits, I believe, on incapacitated creatures.
But if you hit it, you'll also unhypnotize it. So if you don't
Yeah.
kill it,
Unhypnotize one at a time.
Yes.
So I'm going to move next to the one that's next to David.
But you don't start your turn there, so I don't need a constitution.
No, and then
You will get your flanking. That's what she said. So if you and David want to flank together, you're more than welcome.
we will flank real hard.
We're flanking brothers.
You're flanking either side as well. I'm sure there's a name for that kind of manoeuvre.
Eiffel Tower.
So
High five for that one.
I will roll an attack.
Yep. Hey, that.
Oh,
So that is 22 points of damage to this vulture on my first attack.
Okay, that did a hefty bit.
And then let me just change my crit range. I only rolled a 19 there, but because it was an auto crit.
Oh yeah, obviously.
I know, but it was an auto crit, so it's like, it's easier to do it that way. And then I will attack it with a second attack. Oh well, no, because it's no longer fairy fire, so I may as well. Oh, is it incapacitated? Is it already prone? Oh, I've woke it up, haven't I?
Yeah.
But will it be prone?
No, I think it's just speed is
No.
0.
Cool. Well, I'll shield bash that biatch to the ground. With
How did you get Hunter's Mark on it if you don't use a bonus action to move Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I won't
It's
bash
so-
it.
So
I'll say I moved Hunter's Mark across Sawyer as my bonus action.
I'm just
So
so
I'll
used
just
to not
attack it.
having bonus action to worry about.
I'll attack. Oh, that scimitar. That's the wrong one. Stone curse. So I don't have advantage anymore, but I do get this
Do you get
flanking.
flanking.
And oh god. So this time it's only 21 points of damage.
Oh, it is still standing, but it is not looking good.
Then I'll just look at David, eye to eye, and I'll just say, "Finish him."
Oh, that feels inspiring.
Amazing.
And that'll be everything from moi.
Cool. Hayes, your turn.
Is going to.
Oh, sorry. I do want to, at the end of my turn, shout, "Hayes!"
How going?
Mhm.
Hayes is going to sneak up to here, make a ranged bow attack at this
I
one.
will just say, just for reasons, that there was something else in there that I told you about.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not done with it yet.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. No, I'm coming to here. I'm going to make a sneak arrow attack with sneak attack at that one, and then use the rest of my movement to sneak back the way.
Okay.
Kind
Cool.
of thing.
So are you sneaking at this vulture at the bottom, or are you?
Yes.
So you're going to wake up this one at the bottom?
Yes.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Now, I know you said it's auto thing, but I don't know how to do that. Oh, there you go. That's how you do it. You get a natural.
Well done.
Wow. Okay then.
So what's that? 23, 30, 31 points of damage.
Well, it's still up.
Is it still up?
It's looking blooded, and it's active now.
In that case, I'm going to action surge and do the exact same thing again, if that's okay.
Okay.
Like the exact same.
Just not with a.
Maybe with a crit. We'll see.
Go on, do another crit. Dare ya? Go on, dare ya?
Not far off.
I mean, that's good. Okay, it's still up, but it's looking slightly ropier now. These are chunky chickens.
And I've snuck back away, so I'm hoping it didn't see, because it was. My thinking is because it was hypnotized at the hypnotic pattern, it's not seen where it's been attacked from. It's just now got 2 arrows in its back.
Cool. Alithia.
With poison arrows.
Oh yes. Okay, that was quick. David.
Incapacitated in that end turn.
Yes, that'll hit. That was one more than you needed. So what does it look like when you double team this vulture?
Spit roast-tastic.
Spit roast-tastic.
Oh, good word choice.
Can't hear Ali. You're
I'm
looking.
muted because I'm a knob.
I know, but you looked great. The actions were there. Was fantastic.
I thought he was just really getting his character with the spit roasting.
Oh, always. That's Greg.
Ooh.
Okay, so you've killed that one.
Yes. Is this that one that's now newly woken up?
The one, yes. To
It's
the
up high,
south.
isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, can't do anything. I'm just going to end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't do that. Yeah, end my turn.
Okay, so it is this vulture's turn now. I forgot to recharge last time. That's on me. But this one is going to come over and attack David for a beak attack and
Ouch.
a talon attack.
Take to the talon attack.
I might be going down here, guys. Yeah, that's fine. Both them hit.
Beak was 10 piercing.
Yep.
And the talon was 15 piercing.
Ouch.
Yes.
Cry baby.
And I'm gonna see. It does not recharge. The other vulture. Look, it's not good. It's not doing great.
It's not doing anything.
Incapacitated.
Huh? Oh, it's incapacitated. That's right. Yes, and the carrion crawler's incapacitated as well. So we're back to Baltha. Thank you for that.
I think I know the answer to this question.
Mhm.
But can I fart in David's face to give him my second wind?
I mean, obviously no.
Damn it! I thought
But
it was
I'm
a good
going to
move.
give you inspiration because A, the pun, and B, the gross image. So have inspiration, but no, you cannot do that.
No. Well, what I can do is run across there and
Yes.
try and kill this thing whilst David's still standing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That will hit.
A 20. I will bonus action move Hunter's Mark across to it.
Thank you very much.
Oh, shit. That's
No.
what I did.
13 points of slashing damage on the first attack.
It's still up.
And then a 26 to
That
hit.
hits.
And then a 19 points of slashing damage. That's a bit better damage.
There you go. It's down. So what does it look like when you dash across and attack this thing?
I've just seen it. Well, did it hack twice at
Mm-hmm.
David and hit him twice? So it'll be really, really efficient. 2 quick slashes in. It'll be like, I think it'll going, first of all, with a backhand upper slice. And then the next one will just be like a slice straight down the middle.
Nice.
Just hack it to pieces. They'd be like, you all right, big guy?
Hi. No, but hi.
I have a potion of healing, so if I can, just as a free interaction, just hand him a potion of healing.
You. Thank you, Balfour.
Cool.
Okay, I'll look after you.
Somebody needs to.
You see that little grin on his face when he says it, though. You know, a playful grin. I'll look after you.
Princess.
I ship it. I ship it.
He wasn't saying princess that time on purpose, but the smile was there to. But
We all knew it was there.
It was because Balfour was in an army. You know, he's been around people in fights and that, and he understands the camaraderie between like warriors in arms and that. So it's all banter, friendly playfulness. But you're just seeing a bit of that from Balfour at the minute.
But my question is it Balfeed or is it Dave Thur as your couple name?
Balfeed.
We'll workshop it. It's a work in progress.
Dalfa.
Hayes.
Balid.
Hayes would like to go back through the window. See, I kind of don't want to do it because I kind of don't want to be seen by the book. I like the idea of at the end of combat, Balthor coming into the house and shouting at me for standing there and doing nothing, and me just coming around the corner going, "What?"
Be true to Hayes. Be true to Hayes.
So if Craig is okay playing along with that with a book, watching the other two images, then I'm gonna come round and join in the fight from this side.
Cool. The dynamic of Sneaky Hayes and Suspicious Alithia is
fantastic. Oh.
And as long as you guys are fine playing it, I am loving it. As long as you don't start no PvP.
I'll use a luck point to re-roll my attack roll. And I'm down to 2 luck points now.
And what are you
I'm aiming for the other only thing I can see. That's too far away. I can't see that. So
Lovely.
the only thing I can see is that.
That will hit, and then you
An
wake it up.
instant crit.
Yes.
So do I roll damage one more time? Is it?
I can't remember because it does it all for me. Yeah.
No.
What's
I'm
that?
just going to do the attack again.
Yeah.
Oh, shit damage.
Okay, so that is
15 sneak and 11 piercing. 26.
Yep. Okay, it is still up, but it does look a little grim. But it is up now.
Not bad.
Anything else?
I've gone back round the side. I am sneaking, just popping my head out, making my attack, hiding back again.
Cool. Alithia. Oh, you're still incapacitated. Does it not?
No, I should have roused the last time I didn't. So I'm going to spend my action rousing Alithia because I'm next.
I'm 20 foot in the air.
But didn't?
Roll some
I'm
attack.
7 foot. I'm 7 foot 2.
What about
I'm 7 foot
Trailblazer?
2.
Because you'd send me a message saying that you'd trained
Trailblazer died in the breath weapon.
Sucks to be Trailblazer then, doesn't it? Until you resurrect. Okay.
Can I use my mage hand to rouse Alithia?
That's what you did last time.
Yeah.
Yes.
A mage hand
Then
slap
that is
on the
what we
face is
Yes.
fine.
No, just a gentle nudge and then a slap if she's not rousing.
Just a little wiggle in the ear or wiggle up the nose.
So the question is, Alethea, did David arouse you?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ooh.
She needs an adult.
Point on the hamster where you were touched.
Oh.
Okay, so are we going to do that for at the end of this turn? You are back at it again. Yep.
My turn was before David, so
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So, David, you wake Alithia. And it is your turn.
That is my turn. It's an action.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
How are you going to regret
Nice.
Okay, so this is awake now. The other one isn't. So it is going to come over and attack.
Oh, who attacked that one?
Huh?
His little bit.
Oh, Hayes. Okay.
that? You don't know that.
You just seen it. You just seen it wake up. It's going to try and attack Balthor. Tentacles? No. Bite?
It's a no.
Ooh, 23.
Yeah, that will hit.
That'll hit for minus 5,000. Just 7 piercing, which is probably.
Oh
just
my
enough.
god, it's minus 9,000.
Oh my
Power.
god! Your base are belong to us. Okay, so it is Balthaz's turn now.
Well, I mean, what else is he gonna do? He's gonna bonus action, move this fabulous new spell. I can't believe no one's ever used it before.
I know, it's great.
So I'm
isn't
gonna
it?
move my hunter's mark to this big thing, and I will take a swing at it.
That will definitely hit.
Oh god! For 11 points of damage on the first attack.
Which is one more than you needed. So, you only have one poor incapacitated vulture left with the most minimal amount of HP left. You sneeze near it, it's gone.
Cool. Well, that was only one attack. The way I'm killing this thing, because I had my back to it, and it's coming in attack me, instead of doing like the punch, I have the sword in my hand and I just
Nice.
I'm just gonna stab straight through it, and then I'm gonna mosey across to this one.
Mhm.
Move over, Tom. And do I put
Auto-crit?
this into the? Do I could auto crit. Do I have to put it in the bag of holding? No, I'll just auto crit it. You're right. What am I'm overthinking things, guys. Sorry. I may as well just obliterate it. So I think I'm going to roll a crit on this one as well.
Rolling.
Roll high.
I mean, that would have hit anyway.
I'm going to take Hunter's Mark off because I don't have that.
Hmm.
Oh, so it's just
Jesus.
I rolled 2 1s on my damage, though.
You
Have you
needed
used
3. It had 3 left.
Have you used your combat inspiration?
It's dead.
I've had 2 and I've used 2.
Fair enough.
So, but yeah, as it's on the floor, it's sort of almost like a little half-eyed gold swing. It's just going to be just slice its head off.
It was
and
kind
then,
of incapacitated one leg, and now you just like cut its head off. Lovely.
And then, just before I end my turn, I'm going to just shout, "Hayes! Come on!
You're out of initiative now.
David almost died again!"
I didn't almost die. I'm fine.
You looked like you was going to die. I mean, sorry, was this supposed to be a secret? He didn't nearly die. He's just very, very, very badly hurt.
Exactly. Thank you.
But are we heading to the building?
Yes. Cat.
Yeah.
How do you roll potion of healing? Do I get the full whack if I'm out of combat?
I think
or...
out of combat, it's the full amount. In combat, roll for it.
Yeah.
Right, I wasn't.
Yeah. It seems the fairest.
You gotta roll with it.
So what's that? 16 into it.
I have no idea.
Yes, 16 plus 4. So 20.
Yeah, it's just a normal one. So yeah.
4d4 plus 4.
There we go.
I mean, do you not keep your healing potions at hand, guys?
Yes, mine's on the shelf downstairs. My actual healing potion.
Yeah, mine's on my desk somewhere. I've not redone my desk yet, so they are around.
Honestly, we've just rearranged. That's our excuse. I have everything.
I know Prestidigitation doesn't actually do damage as a combat spell, but Alethea is using it to start a campfire on the dead vulture that hit her.
Okay.
Just
If they're not coming straight down, do I have time to go and loot that last thing and get back out without the book seeing me at 21 stealth?
if you
I mean, Alethea isn't going in. She's still very She's calmed
mean-
down a lot because obviously she was incapacitated, but she's still fairly angry towards this vulture.
I mean, I will say, when I say the word loot, I did say that there was a chest and there was something on the wall.
Yes, you know what I
So-
mean. To find the other thing.
Yeah, so because it's not treasure, not that you would understand. So,
Every...
Hmm?
Sorry, I just read what Balthus put.
what, set fire to the chicken?
Yeah, it just sounds like the sort of thing you do in one of them games when when someone's done your head in and you kill them. But instead of teabagging, she's just campfiring.
Okay, moving on.
Teabagging.
Such a weirdo. So Hayes, in your lore folder under
Yep.
maps, you will see one that says hand drawn map,
Yes, I've read the book, so yeah, that's fine.
and that's what she was referring to.
Awesome sauce.
So
When
it was
did you read a book?
I've read the book. Hayes hasn't. I've read the book. Wow, that is a helpful book. That is a helpful drawing.
I know, isn't it?
Five
Though?
is alive.
Isn't that? So that was kind of
Need more input.
pinned up on the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, is David Balfour going to come in and shout at me?
Oh, I think she
No.
likes it. Oh, she wants it.
He's not gonna go and shout. He just tried talking to you outside, so he's not gonna come in and shout. It's gonna be, "I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed."
Oh no.
Are you
With-
inside saying this though?
I'll move. Yeah, I'll then move inside and there's walk over the dead body. It's like Hayes, and I see the mirror. I know it's mirror image, but I see that mirror image of you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only one of them there.
Yes, I'm like, Hayes, we are supposed to be a team. We need to help each other. You disappeared again. I'm not angry. I'm just very disappointed.
Hayes stood in the doorway covered in blood, out of breath. What have I done wrong this time?
Which one of you is Hayes?
The one that can talk. The one that's moving. Hello. What have I done this time?
You disappeared again. We are a team. We're supposed to work together, and you keep running off and
Look like I was working with you?
no, because they're not bleeding like red blood like out there.
Yeah, where,
I don't
where
know
did
what you've
Hayes
been
get the
doing.
blood from?
This thing as she walked past.
Ah,
Is it, if it's the same color blood as that, I'd just be like, no, I'm pretty sure I killed that thing.
Who do you think woke them up?
Well,
Yes, exactly. Don't be so quick to see. I've told you my memory is hazy. It's not that bad. Do not try and gaslight me. I've been out there helping you as much as I can. I have things going on in my head at the minute. If you're going to gaslight me as well, I just won't bother helping. Now, if you don't mind, and then I'm going to cleansing rock sing myself nice and clean again, sort my hair out, and dismiss my mirror image and walk off.
as you walk in, you will just hear Balthor say, "You may think you're helping, but we had a battle plan. We was not waking them up. You've made it harder for us again, Hayes."
Hayes made it hard.
Hayes is just head down in this map, looking at the map, taking little steps, looking at the map, just whatever.
If there's anything left in this house to smash or break, like barrels or table and that, Balthor will just smash a few bits up,
Yeah,
letting
there's
out
some
some
furniture.
anger. Yeah, not
Um,
anymore.
Balthor, can you give me a perception?
a 13.
With a 13, you're kicking things around, and your eye catches something that's round the corpse's neck.
Okay.
It's nothing of value. It just looks like a leaf on a necklace. But it sparks a memory in you. And you think you've seen that something, that symbol before. It's the same thing that Marek wore.
Can I check the body and see if it's Marek?
It's not.
If there's any,
Yeah, you can check
it's
it.
not.
It's a female.
It's a female.
Yes. But when you look, you see she's dressed the same kind of way that he was. She's dressed as like a ranger, a kind of druid, but not the druidy druids that you know.
I am going to take the necklace off and don't know where I'm going to put it yet, but I'm tempted to put the body in the bag of holding because if it's a relation of Marek, I can deliver the body to him so he can bury it, mourn it, or do whatever he wishes to do with this body, if it's connected to him, if it's a relation or a friend, rather than just burying it myself.
I mean, there is kind of like, I'm sorry, your friend died. Have her body. I mean, that's fine. If you want to put it in the bag of holding, you're more than welcome.
It sounds weird, but I think that's what I'll do because if it is a relation of Marek, then he might not just believe me if I tell him somebody's died. I think it's your daughter, and no proof apart from the necklace. But this way, then he can give it a proper burial ceremony or whatever he wishes.
As long as you note it on your inventory somewhere.
Yeah. So currently my bag of holding, I have. Oh, I need to get rid of that. So I've got no more purple worm meat. But I've got 2 scimitars, 2 robes, a shovel, giant scorpion claw, 2 pieces of the enthralling jewellery. Tom is on the list. And Ranger. I'll put Ranger Corpse.
No context.
What did I miss?
I was just in the chat.
Oh.
Alethea's vented her anger at this corpse.
Is she just like in the corner, just like desecrating like a big chicken corpse?
Yep, she was.
Amazing.
She'll fly over and come to have a look at the building.
Does she tidy her hair up and everything before she gets there, like after the anger's subside?
Just one eye twitching.
Sort of down to ground level. Find Balfour with the corpse moved.
Yeah, there's a
Depends when you get there, or if.
Yeah, no, if you stick it in, so she'll start prestidigitating to clean up the blood, and so was there any other things in here, or just what Hayes took out while we were fighting?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I think who lived here may be connected to an old friend of mine, so I'm a little bit preoccupied with thinking how I find them and break the news that a friend or family has maybe passed away. Sorry.
Oh, someone you knew's died.
Somebody I know. I think this may be a friend or a relation of theirs.
Oh, are they not? Are they here, or do we need to go tell them? Have you sent them a raven?
I don't know if you saw me this morning. I did send a raven. I don't know if you heard me, but I have let them know we are in the vicinity, and knowing my friend Marek, it'll be easier to wait for him to find us than us to find him.
I mean, I can try and make our location a bit more obvious to find.
How?
Magic.
Sets off fireworks.
I mean, what would you do? Because we don't want to notify the enemy that we're here, is what I'm thinking.
Well, no, I can't do anything specifically to get his attention. I can just make it obvious that there's someone here.
I appreciate the offer, Alethea, but if he is still alive, knows these woods better than anybody I can think of. So he will find us.
Are we better off waiting here for? I mean, I could do with a little break.
We just had a rest at the last village. Can you not remember? Do you need to take an hour's rest here, Alethea?
Yeah, just a short break. While we gather ourselves. Maybe Tom will come back.
I will say as well, while you're in this forest area, any resting you have is not going to be incredibly restful because this is really a hostile place. So you'll need to kind of set up.
Well, we've cleaned up the house, so we can maybe stay in the house.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's a good point.
That's when David hears Alethea and Balthor talking. They're just sitting down outside. He just goes, "Does someone want to go camping? I might have a hut that could come in handy."
Of course.
But if you wish, we could use the house that's here and save your energies for later, if that's easier. I think we're going to rest for an hour or so. Unless we need to rest for longer.
An hour or so would be doing fine with me. I just wondered if anyone else wanted a longer one, but I'm fine.
I mean, if you want a short rest in the hut, you're more than welcome.
I think that's what we're aiming for, aren't
I
we?
think that is, yeah.
Cool, and this is exactly where I needed you to be. So that's a good point. And we'll finish there.
With that, guys, I'm sorry, but there's some movement in the bag of holding. I think Tom's reactivated himself.
What personality's going to pop out?
So I'll whip Tom out of the bag of holding so he can be standing in the house when we start the next game session. Meet up. Great times.
Hayes is invisible.
I was going to say, and you look around and you notice that Hayes has gone again, or has she?
Okay, if that happens, then I will say, David.
I will.
Tom.
I'll tell you, if we're all going into the house before I go invisible, I will speak with you before going invisible, kind of thing.
Do you want your token back?
Because all I was going to do is spend the whole time everyone's long resting looking for Hayes.
No, if everybody's going into the house, I will speak first. And I will just say, this could have been avoided. They tried to contact us. Nobody could get through to us. We should have helped him. We should have been here. He shouldn't have had to go and do this. We could have stopped this, but we didn't. We're not the heroes. We're supposed to be helping, and we didn't help, and we had the chance. And you, Alethea, call off the surveillance now. And then I'm going to go invisible and just walk away.
Oh, sorry, there's two of them there, isn't there? Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to go invisible and walk away.
Dum,
That's it, you
dum,
know.
dum, dum,
Dum, dum, dum.
dum.
I am not your mother.
Yes, I am.
Get out of my pub.
So although I've not made it explicit knowledge that obviously I've got the book and the map, I was walking away from Balfour with my head in the map. So whether he noticed that or not while he was shouting at me, it's up to him. But it wasn't hidden. It was just walking, looking,
So because Prime Edition was in the house with you, that's why Alithia's had eyes on the journal, but not on the map.
Not on the map, no, because I wasn't in the room then, and I did very, very good stealthy.
Yes.
You walked out with the map, looking down at it.
Yes, when Balfour was talking to me, I pulled out the map and started reading it and walking away with it.
Yeah, so Prime Edition would have been looking at that.
Oh, right, so you'd come back over then, so yeah, you would have seen the map.
So if it is a little bit Welcome to 1984 Alithia edition.
Yep.
So I will give that to Alithia as well.
Oh, so if we're having a long rest.
Short.
Sorry, short. I meant short. Sorry, short rest.
And
Don't get short with me, you man.
You got it short.
And we will finish there for the session. Thank you very much.
Yay!
Very enjoyable. Everything we needed. Love it.
It's good to almost see all of you. Ali